Paul, 2-0 victory. Start off with the second half. Much better today from you guys.
Yeah, Gaffer changed it. Made us go wider. Asked them a few questions by putting the lads out wider. Because the first half, we was playing into the hands. They was trying to drive us through the middle and close the spaces and that load. And to be honest, our football wasn't that great today. We've not performed as well as what we can do. And the boys all know that, and that they know they've got away with the result. Not got away, but I thought we never in threat, apart from our only early error where it was lack of communication, where Peds has pulled off a save. But no, before we came here, we asked a job, get into the next round of the hat, and we've done that. So the chairman is a very happy man, and the boys are in there. And normally, when I've been involved in cup dressing rooms, they're bouncing around, but they're not in there. They're a bit despondent with some of the performances.
Would it be fair to say you might have had to have a few harsh words at half time?
Gaffer certainly did. It's not very often the Gaffer pulls one out on him, but it did today, and he's just tactically spot on again, isn't he? I mean, second half it was much better than the first half, but he had the hairdryer out on him and give him a rocket, which is right so.
First half sluggish, second half the word zip, more zip.
Yeah, I mean, players spending too long on a ball. You look at when we've been playing great football, we pass and move, it's 1 and 2 touch. Everything was 3, 4, 5 touches today, and letting them get sat in. So Sam Kelly, we want to get out and excite people, run with the ball and stuff like that, which he did a bit more second half. We need to find pockets, and the way you find pockets is movement and moving the ball quickly. Otherwise, if you move the ball slowly, they're just going to fill the pockets in. And we did that a bit better second half. So, yeah.
Was it important coming here today? Obviously, the result last week, a bit harsh, really, 3-0 the way you played. So, was it important that you got a result today?
Massively important for a clean sheet, because we hadn't had many of those. Harsh last week. I thought the lads, as Gaffer said, from box to box was brilliant, and we watched the 3 goals, and we had them in Thursday night about the goals, because he agreed, and we pulled the back 4 in, and we just said, look, we're not accepting this anymore. This is not good enough by your standards, our standards, the way we're gifting goals. That desire to get back in, stop crosses, put your body in the line, and I thought Smudger and Rory today were colossal. Smudger's coming on in leaps and bounds, and then right so they've got the result today, clean sheet, and all that matters is that next round.
Who do you want?
Personally, anyone at home beneath us in Leeds would be nice, because it'd be nice just to go a couple more out. I'd love to get to the third round proper, where the big boys come in, and as I said to the boys before the game, it'd be lovely to get the cameras down to the walks and get them some more publicity, because what they've achieved for this football club's phenomenal, and it'd be fantastic for the supporters and everyone else if we can get a great big cup day and match of the day down there, filming the boys, showing what football they can play at this level.
Still got Boston United in there. Would you take that at home, or perhaps not?
Got them Boxing Day, New Year's Day, so no. We don't fear anyone at home, and we've got a massive game next week against Chester. Gaffer's already touched on it in there. We've got him in again this week, and we'll be working on phases of play and so forth. So that's the next big thing. FA Cup's now gone. We'll enjoy it on the way home, but Saturday's now more important to maintain the way we've started off the season.
Will you train twice this week or just once?
Depending on how many bodies we've got, but I'd imagine we'll be training twice.
Okay. And Chester, I mean, obviously, it's going to be York all over again, surely, isn't it? They're going to be the same calibre full-time team.
Yeah, very direct. We all know about the managers, and so we know what we've got coming against us, and we've got the wily Gaffer with us. He'll be coming up with a few tricks up his sleeve, I'm sure, for us this week.
And in terms of the league now, I mean, obviously that is the priority of the season. You want a cup run, but the league is the priority. isn't it, for you?
I would, first and foremost, staying in this league was the priority, and that is still our priority. We've had a great start to say that we're staying in this league for next season, and then we can build and build and build. We don't want to get carried away because we are overachieving, but who dares, eh, Rodney? We've just got to maintain the standards what the gaffer sets, our belief in our football, and we've already been surprised everybody this year, and I'm pretty sure we can continue.
And you think you can pull one off against Chester?
Have no fear. Have no fear. If the boys can stand up to long balls in the physical side and they're brave with their passing and movement, then I think they'll have more to fear than us.
Just a quick word on the injury situation. Was Clunes injured today, or was he just rested?
Clunes had an injection in his foot on Thursday, so he couldn't play because it's a 48-hour before that takes effect, and it still wasn't right this morning, so he was rested, yes.
So hopefully next week he'll be okay.
Knowing Clunes, he'll be back, yeah.
And the other, and Jarves and obviously...
Jarves all picked up little injuries and knocks, yeah.
And how bad is Ryan Fright's knee?
To be honest, it still looks swollen. Just hopefully Carroll's healing hands can get him back on the training pitch this week and see where we go from there.